Hello, good afternoon. This is Jason Broughton, Outreach Coordinator here at the South Carolina State Library, and today we're going to be talking about a governmental benefit and some of the changes that are occurring, and also some specific updates to what is going on. So with this webinar, all the different tools and aspects that we'll be discussing could affect your libraries. And so with that, there are lots of people who come into a library to do lots of different things. And one of them is to access government data, information, and governmental benefits. In our prior webinars, you might have recalled that we talked about unemployment and employment. We've also talked about consumer affairs and identity theft, since we had one of the largest data breaches in state history. So today we're going to talk about different types of programs and what's going on with them. Our first item is going to be dealing with the one with Medicare, and I think a little bit maybe of Medicaid, specifically with that. Your panelists today, who will be doing the majority of the presentation, will be Ms. Michelle. And Michelle, how do you say your last name for me?
Lemoyne.
Lemoyne, so I didn't want to mess that up, so it's always best to ask people. So with that, she is with us, and we can hear her clearly. Before we get started, make sure that you know where the chat box is at if you have any questions. Normally what we do when we have live sessions are all of the attendees will be muted. So just letting you know that you will need to use the chat feature, because you will not be able to kind of talk or ask a question with us unless you raise your hand using the tool or the chat box to ask a question. It just helps us with our connectivity and doesn't get things to be garbled and so noisy specifically. So with that, make sure that you are prepared. Feel free to ask questions. I'll act as moderator, and then with that, I will begin to turn over the presentation to Michelle. All right, so Michelle, are you ready to have the screen?
Yes.
All right, when you get it, just make sure you give basic introductions of who you are, what agency you're working with, and what we're going to talk about, and then the entire item is up to you. I will act as a moderator and kind of gently break in by saying your name to let you know if there's a question or a comment or some type of interesting item. So, all right, let's go ahead and change screens. And I'm going to be giving that to you. And you should be seeing an item pop up, which allows you to, in a sense, have this as well. All right, was the change successful? Perfect. I can tell you I definitely see South Carolina Healthy Choices connections. I see Maximus. And so I am looking at your monitor. So everybody should be able to see the same thing that I am. You may go ahead and begin.
Great. Thank you, Jason. Again, my name is Michelle Lemoyne, and I'm with South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices. And today we're going to help library patrons make the most of their Medicaid benefits. Many people confuse Medicaid and Medicare. Medicaid is the program that provides low-income children and families with health care, and Medicare is the program that provides senior adults with health care. Today we are going to be talking about Medicaid managed care. South Carolina's Medicaid program is called South Carolina Healthy Connections. Currently there are just under 1 million members in South Carolina Healthy Connections, and it's expected to increase. 60% are ages 0 to 18, 56% of South Carolina children are enrolled in Medicaid, and Medicaid pays for 57% of all births in South Carolina. When someone is determined to be eligible for Medicaid, they are placed into one of 3 eligibility categories. The largest eligibility category is managed care assignable. If someone is in this category, they are required to participate in a Medicaid managed care health plan. Managed care health plans offer the same services traditional fee-for-service provides, as well as additional services and benefits. The second category is regular Medicaid or fee-for-service. This is the traditional Medicaid model. Patients use services as needed, not necessarily in a coordinated way. This category is made up of people in the waiver programs and people with long-term health needs, such as those living in nursing homes. South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices does not serve this member group. The last category is prime membership. These are members who are dually eligible for both Medicaid and Medicare. So what is South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices? And the choices is the difference in our program. South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices is a program within South Carolina Healthy Connections that assists Medicaid members in choosing and enrolling into a managed care health plan. South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices serves Medicaid members in the assignable and non-assignable eligibility categories. Approximately 826,000 members are eligible to participate in a managed care health plan, and 736,000 are enrolled in managed care. South Carolina Healthy Connections Choices, our goals are to help members understand the benefits of being in a health plan and the health plan options they have by making it easy for them to enroll in a health plan, choose a health plan that best meets their health needs, and take an active role in their health care by choosing their own PCP, which is their doctor, and getting preventive and primary health care. There are now 6 plans available, and they're listed on the screen. Healthcare providers are not required to contract with all the plans to participate in the Medicaid program. So how does a member enroll in a health plan? The process is straightforward, and we try to make it as easy as possible for members. Each month, South Carolina Department of Health and Human Services completes their eligibility determination process and tells us who is eligible to enroll in a health plan. This includes new applicants as well as current members who are up for their annual renewal. The new members enter their initial enrollment period. Email these members an information packet containing enrollment instructions based on their individual circumstances. They have at least 30 days to respond after they receive their information packet. There are 2 types of packets. First, there's the enrollment packet. These packets get mailed to Medicaid managed care assignable members. Members in this group have to choose a health plan. Enrollment packets contain information about the program, available health plans, and how they can enroll in a plan. We send out regular reminders during the initial enrollment period to encourage members to make their own choice. If members do not choose a plan by the end of the initial enrollment period, they will be automatically assigned to a plan. The second is the outreach packet. These packets get mailed to Medicaid managed care non-assignable members. The decision to join a health plan is optional for these members. They can choose to stay in traditional fee-for-service Medicaid if they want to. Outreach packets also contain information about the program, available health plans, and how they can enroll in a plan. We encourage these members to join a health plan so that they can get better coordinated care, and these members can join a health plan at any time. And here's an example of the enrollment packet we mail to the new members. Welcome letter and a selection form, just to give you an idea of what our mail looks like. And notice the logo in the top right corner. That's pretty important for the member to know to keep our mail. The next stage in the enrollment process is the 1-year continuous enrollment period. Once enrolled, members stay in their health plan for 1 year unless one of the following happens. They become ineligible for Medicaid or managed care enrollment. They request a transfer within the first 90 days. In the 90-day choice period, members can transfer to another health plan one time during the 90 days following their initial enrollment. After the 90-day choice period ends, or when the member makes a health plan change during the 90-day choice period, the member enters a 4-call transfer period. Or they make a written 4-call transfer request after the choice period. In the 4-call transfer period, the member can request that South Carolina Department of Health and Human Services consider a special circumstance that warrants a health plan change. Finally, the last stage of the enrollment process is the annual right to change period. Every year, members get the opportunity to change their health plan. Members will receive a letter 60 days prior to their anniversary date for their annual right to change. At this time, they can remain in their current health plan, or they can transfer to a different health plan. On the day after their anniversary date, they are transitioned to a 90-day annual right to change period. Mothers-to-be and new mothers are another group we want to make sure understand the benefits of enrolling in a health plan. If the mother has Medicaid, her baby is automatically eligible. And the managed care structure, the baby is enrolled in the same health plan as their mother. The baby enters the 90-day choice period, and her or his health plan can be changed one time within the first 90 days after birth. Members can change their PCP or doctor at any time by contacting the Member Services Department of their health plan. Members have 3 ways they can enroll in a health plan. The fastest and easiest way is online at www.scchoices.com. The website is available in both English and Spanish. The enrollment process only takes about 5 minutes. Members should click on the Enroll Now button to get started. For each step of the process, there are instructions and embedded videos that walk the member through that step. This continues throughout the enrollment process until the member has enrolled all eligible members of their family. In the enrollment and outreach package, members receive a health plan selection form. Members can also fill out this form and mail or fax it back to our office. Members can also call the Customer Service Center number, which is on your screen, and members can be helped in the language of their choice. This screen is the main page for the external website. It contains the link to navigate the user to all other functionality on the website. We can be reached at www.scchoices.com. To start the enrollment process, members can click on 4 different links: Quick Start, Enroll Now, Click Here, Start Enrollment Process. These links are circled in red. And please note that Spanish translation is available. Just click on the link above Enroll Now at the top right of the page. Members should enter the MAID number or Medicaid ID number for the family member they are enrolling in the member ID field. They should enter their personal identification number provided to them in a letter sent from us in the PIN field. They can click the Forgot PIN link to reset the PIN. Please note on the right-hand side of the page is a video and a list of commonly asked questions to help better explain the process and are available throughout their enrollment. This is an example of the mail the member will receive from us. Notice the important identification information at the top right of the page. Whether they enter the information needed on the Enroll Now page or if they go through the process to reset the PIN, they will be taken to the Update Contact Information page. Please encourage members to take the time to update all address fields with new information as appropriate. Have them update the phone fields if necessary, enter an email address if available, and check the box to the left of any notification preferences if the preference should change. After updating this important information, they should click the Continue button to save the changes. On this page, the member will see the names of the family members they will need to enroll in a health plan. Have them click the Select button next to the name of the family member they want to enroll. This will take them through the enrollment process for that person. They should follow this process for each family member until they are done. In order to enroll, members must choose a health plan. However, if the member has a primary care provider that they would like to see, it is easier to start by selecting the doctor first. This way they will make sure that the health plan they select is one the doctor participates in. If the member does not already have a primary care doctor, they can choose a health plan first, or they can decide on a primary care doctor. In choosing a doctor, members should ask themselves the following questions when choosing a PCP. Do you want the doctor, hospital, clinic, and pharmacy to be close to your home, your job, or your kid's school? Do you or your family members have special health conditions like pregnancy or diabetes? Instead, choose a health plan that lets you keep getting treatment. Do you have a family member or friend who has a doctor that they would recommend? Now they will pick the primary doctor. If they want a doctor that's near them, they should enter the name of the city or zip code for their home, job, or school. They can select the maximum distance away in miles. To find a doctor that can meet their health needs, they should select the doctor type on the drop-down menu to choose the type of medical service they need. If they want to find a doctor by name, we recommend using the provider office phone number. They should then click Search to see a list of doctors. If they don't see a doctor they want, they can search again by going to the top of the page and repeating this process. Here's an example of the list of providers that met their search. The members should click the Select button next to the name of the doctor they wish to see. Please note the health plans the doctor accepts are listed to the right. The video is available at the top of the page. In the green box, they will see the primary doctor they just selected. They should review it to make sure it's the doctor they want. To change it, they can click the Change Primary Doctor link. If they're happy with their selection, they should click the Select a Health Plan button. Now they will pick a health plan. They should compare the services and benefits each plan offers and pick the one that best fits their needs. To see more details about a health plan, they can click the Details link under the health plan name. To compare each plan's services, they can click the Details link next to the name of each service. Since each plan may offer slightly different options for the same service, it's a good idea for them to compare the services that are important to them. They should now click the box below the name of the health plan they want. Once that health plan is highlighted, they should click the Continue button at the bottom of the page. Please note, if a patient has a special need such as diabetes, they need to pick a plan that accepts their specialist or hospital of choice. The health plan and doctor they selected are listed in the green boxes. They should review them to make sure they're the ones they want. To change one, they can click the Change Health Plan link or the Change Primary Doctor link. If they are happy with their selections, they should click the Continue button. They have completed the enrollment process for this family member. To enroll another family member into a health plan, they should click the Enroll Family Members button at the bottom of this page. This will start the enroll process again. If they need help, they should click the Contact Us tab at the top of the page. Please note these links just for your information, questions, contact us, review and update your information, compare health plans, get more information, and health plan contact information. Questions? If so, I'm your contact. My name is, again, Michelle Lemoyne, and this is my contact information. And I work in all counties, and we want to make sure you have all the information you need to help you educate your patrons about enrollment. Please don't hesitate to contact us for additional information. Again, that's me. And I'm here to support you and answer any questions or share any information that is specific to your county. Thank you, and Jason, that's it.
Perfect. That works great. All right. So what we will now do is we will take any questions. If there are none from the group, Michelle has her contact information there for you guys to, in a sense, send her emails. You may do that directly. Maybe you might want to kind of go back and speak with other people at your library, and then also maybe send me some questions, which I will only pass on to her. So with that, please let us know how we can assist you, as you may have patrons who are coming in to do lots of searching for government information and filling out a form. So the goal is to make this a very seamless and easy process. All right, so thank you guys for attending today, and I hope that you have definitely gotten some benefit out of our task with that. I'm now just going to change presenters, Michelle, so I'll be grabbing back the driver with that.
And thank you, Jason, and thank you, everyone, for attending.
You're quite welcome. I think they got it. All right. So with that, we have some barren wheat fields of my display showing. And with that, I will now, in a sense, stop the recording. All right, here we go. Thanks, everybody, for attending.